Okay, okay. But he was Shedeur in at HBCU. Went on to Colorado. Value increased based off of how he was evaluated. It wasn't
I
because he got more
I
talented. It was because he
disagree.
got a different circuit. He
I
got
di-
opportunity.
I
He
disagree.
prepared. He
No,
he 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 grew as a quarterback.
I
But
think that I
in
think it was
terms of
a.
was he ever? Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I think it was a poor example because I don't agree with any of that for Shador.
I didn't finish.
Go ahead.
And so what I'm saying is, as his value rose in the eyes of the NFL and as talent evaluators, as his value rose, it wasn't because he didn't have the ability when he played at HBCU. It's because he got in a different circuit, got new opportunities, and now his value has grown. So now we're talking about top two, three, four quarterback in the NFL. But it wasn't because at HBCU he couldn't do it. It was because he didn't have the same value. The value was placed on him, not his ability. I go get the person with the ability that you think can turn that into value, and that person would have been available to you had he stayed at HBCU in the sixth round, and now he's going to go in the first round. But this person is still the same person.
Okay, and this is where I disagree with you.
Okay.
You are assuming that Shador got more exposure or more of this whatever it is you think he got from going to Colorado. You don't know that because he left
He
Jackson
wasn't
State.
valued.
No,
Was
no,
he
no.
valued as
Yeah,
a
yes,
first round
yes.
at Jackson State?
Well, he's not
Okay.
right now. He's not valued as a first rounder because they're trying to put him to the second round right now. He's not valued as no first. He's not like they ain't talking about him being a number 2 overall pick. They're talking about his teammate. They trying to make him a first round quarterback right now.
Okay.
For him, Jackson State, the team he played for, they were ranked 25 in the nation. You know the last time an HBCU was ranked in the top 25? Never.
I do not.
Never.
I was gonna say I don't think
It
that's the
happened.
case.
It happened when Shador was there. His
Okay.
gravitas is tied to his father. The nepotism is going to give him exposure. He was always going to be scrutinized and glorified by the same person, prime time. That had nothing to do with whatever school he goes to. Because right now, that Power 5 school is just a step above a HBCU. It's not a real school. We talking about like when you talk about schools that play football, they don't talk about Colorado. Eric Bieniemy and Rashawn Salam. The last time you heard Colorado be mentioned, I say this right here. It was a guy sitting in the green room until the 26th overall pick that went to Cal, and this year he's talking about maybe the Steelers. He's talking about maybe the Vikings. But I'm sorry to tell you, I can hate his stinking guts. Aaron Rodgers was picked 26th overall. So again, the Packers identified their player and they picked him. And so your premise, the way I understand it, it's like the Bears are not identifying their player at 13, at 15, at 17. They are. You don't make the trade back if you them, unless your player
And that
is
I'm
there.
okay with.
But that's what
No,
I'm saying.
that I'm
But
okay
this is
with.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
okay with getting your player.
But
I'm not saying
your
that we're
player.
not doing it. I wanted to make sure that's why we do it.
But what I think, one, for our hypotheticals here, I think you reached into a whole another bag of junk mail that we ain't even talking about. Because why would we make picks for the sake of making trades? That's nobody. I know nobody. I repeat, I know nobody who makes trades for the sake of trades. That person is an ex GM.
You don't think that there are GMs
That person is
who
an
make
ex GM.
trades?
That's an ex
Hold
GM.
on, no. Let me. My question is: you don't think GMs make trades to accumulate more picks without knowing what they plan to do with those picks before accumulating them?
Those GMs are ex GMs.
I think Ryan Post has done that. I think Ryan Post
I don't
has
think that at
traded
all.
back. Well, I mean, because we've gone across multiple years, so like I think it's only reasonable to say that if I trade back
Cash.
to get to accumulate more picks, and those picks that I accumulate are in the next year to 2 years, I have to be accumulating those picks without a person in mind because I don't know who's going to be available there in the next couple of years. I'm accumulating picks because I don't have a need that I think I have to feel with the pick that I have, and I think I have the luxury of being able to defer that pick for yet to be determined talent in future years. I think they do that all the time.
But let's say even in the acquisition
right?
of if you acquire the third round pick this year, it's still
Mm-hmm.
speculative talent. You don't know who's going to be on the board. The board moves funny all throughout the draft. That's what you learn every year.
That's what I'm saying. Don't do it. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no, no,
Don't
no,
do it
no,
unless
no,
you know they're
no.
gonna be there.
But see, but that's what I'm saying. These trades are all made under the guise that they know what they're doing. I don't know what multiverse you trying to come from where they just doing some shit, don't know what don't have a clue. Like you telling me you got so much confidence in this coach that we just hired that your GM wouldn't acquire it for you. You have so much confidence
Mm-hmm.
in him, but you think they just got some scatterbrain, throw spaghetti at the wall and hope it stick playing. None of those scenarios would ever be this preposterous where they just acquiring. The only future picks Ryan Post has ever acquired was the first overall pick. Because why would you not acquire the first overall pick? I'm pretty sure everybody got a plan with that one. And
Yes.
your second round pick this year. Last year, the dude you say don't value or want his player, he traded up to get one Austin Booker because he thought that was
Mm-hmm.
his player. He identified him. He had a plan for him. Those players are still on your
No,
roster. No, what I'm saying is,
I think I hear what you're saying,
I only want
what
to talk about
what I'm
Ryan
not
Poles. And
right.
Ryan
Okay, and I get
Poles,
that. What I'm not saying is that that my portion of the conversation is built on the premise of the Chicago Bears. I think what I'm speaking about
but
is
it has to
in
be.
general what I think GMs do. Right.
Yeah,
So when
I
it
don't care
comes
about
to
them.
being a general manager and a general manager, I think it's not uncommon for people to accumulate picks so that they can have those and so that they can use those as collateral or value yet to be determined for other future drafts. And I think that's pretty normal. I'm not saying Ryan Poles is out there accumulating picks for that purpose. I think he did that. I think that had a place. I think the fact that he accumulated a bunch of picks or got his picks back that were given away by other general managers. I think he had to do that. So it has its place. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense at all, but I'm saying it has a place.